With 11 people, I think we've booked the biggest room in all of Disney World, the Grand Villa. So let's take a tour of this. Welcome into our room at the boardwalk. The section over there, that is a private balcony just for the master. Problem though with the cupboard that's down below the sink, the door doesn't open fully. Now let's try and get this room set up, which are in here so that they're with his diapers, so something to keep in mind. This time we're at the BoardWalk Resort, and we're specifically in the DVC Villas in one of their Grand Villas, which is a 3-bedroom condo. It comes with a full kitchen, obviously 3 bedrooms, a nice dining area, nice living room. It's kind of amazing so far. And I'm also going to show you how we have our specific room set up as being a co-sleeping and bed sharing family, along with just having 2 little kids, and how we can make the most of this space and make sure that we're using it correctly. But first, let me introduce myself. Hi Magical Moms, my name's Tiana here at Magically Ever Mom. I share lots of tips, tricks, and personal adventures to help you get the most out of your Disney World vacation with little kids and babies. I post every Thursday and every other Monday, so make sure you click that subscribe button to not miss the next video. Now let's explore this giant room that we've got. Welcome into our room at the boardwalk. First, going off to the right here, we've got a nice mirror, and of course this little entryway table with 3 different drawers. I do have a little bit of space. I'm not someone that would put something in these types of drawers because I think I'd be worried about forgetting it. But there's also a nice area down below if you wanted to put shoes or something like that there. Over across the way, that's where we got our strollers set up. Now coming into the main living room, there's of course multiple chairs, a nice big couch. Remember, this room does sleep up to 12. And then a door that leads out to the big balcony. I'll show more of that later. Going over closer to where the master bedroom is, there's this extra living space with obviously a couple extra chairs, another couch, and of course the TV. Now I'll show you out the balcony here just a little bit. As you can see, it goes a little ways down, and the section over there, that goes into the balcony that is a private balcony just for the master. Now we'll go through the console that's below the TV. This has some nice deep drawers in it, and you could use these drawers for unpacking certain things, clothes. If you do happen to have the full amount of people in this room, one of the couches does pull out if need be. And of course the Hey Disney. That's essentially an Amazon Alexa but Disney version. I really love the artwork they decided to put in these rooms. Now we're gonna keep coming over off to the side, and first we're gonna see the laundry room. Nice full-size washer and dryer here. The laundry room does also come equipped with 1 laundry basket. Sink if you do need to get any stains out. Cupboard up above that is empty. Problem though with the cupboard that's down below the sink is, as you can see, the door doesn't open fully. This is now the master bathroom. Lots of areas for towels. That way, in case the master bathroom needs to be used by any extra people, it can be. Now in this room, we've got a toilet and a shower and a sink, of course, with hand soap and body lotion. Of course, hand towels. That drawer does not open, it's not a drawer, but you do have a little spot underneath if you need to put anything extra there. The inside of the shower is quite nice with multiple heads. And as always on the wall, you got your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and then some storage up above. Now coming in to the separated bathroom, the master bathroom is split. So as you can see, we've got a tub on this side with body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. That's one of my favorite pieces of artwork that they've got. And of course, a nice big sink. For those staying in the master bedroom, this is gonna be the main sink. Of course, nice big mirror, lots of storage. Storage down below. All that's in there down below is obviously some extra toilet paper and tissues. You've got a drawer on either side here to use, and one of them has a hairdryer. Now you've got a nice walk-in closet, extra blankets and pillows up above, ironing board, and a safe, of course. Now it's time for the master bedroom. You've got a nice place to set luggage or put shoes on if you need to, along with a mirror to check out your outfit before you leave. Of course, a TV, and again, a nice big dresser with plenty of drawers if you are someone that does like to unpack on vacation. I didn't used to be someone that liked to unpack, but with kids, I definitely do. And of course, we've got those blackout curtains, and this is the part of the balcony that is specifically just for the master. The master does come with a king bed, a nice size nightstand on the side with extra drawer space and a cubby down below. And even underneath the bed, you can fit luggage or extra bags that you're not using. Of course, you've got plenty of spaces to plug in things on the side. And one thing that I was excited to see with these updated beds is a nice little night light. You've got one on either side. Now let's check out the nightstand on the other side. This one has the light switches, extra plugs of course, the same big drawer, and cubby down below. And then you can say hi to Donald, Daisy, and Goofy when you wake up. This is a nice size kitchen here. We've got a full-size microwave, full-size stove and onion oven. Very nice and updated oven too. We have toaster. We've got a quite a nice Keurig machine there. And then all of the coffee and fixins that you need. These are my parents' reusable mugs that they decided to get this trip. And obviously we have a sink with hand soap and dish soap and some paper towels. Moving on down in the bottom part, you've got a drying rack in there, paper towels. There's obviously a good amount of space in there if you did need to store anything. Dishwasher. Looks like a pretty basic dishwasher, but it will do, won't it? And then just some extra cabinet space, silverware in that one. More utensils, cooking utensils, because obviously with that full stove, you can go ahead and cook yourself some nice meals if you would like to. And then an assortment of pots and pans, some different things that you could cook with, glassware back there. Obviously that full-size microwave, some up-ahead storage, plenty of glassware and mugs. Lots of plates and bowls, even some to-go cups and things there. Some more serving size dishes up top, some more cooking and baking dishes up there. Some more storage if you need something else like snacks or things to store up above, up the fridge. And then a good size fridge. There we go. If you're loving all the room tours and setup so far, go ahead and make sure you subscribe, give this video a like. I'd love to have you join our little magical mom family here, and that way you won't miss the next setup. We're going into our room now. Coming over here, we have a nice closet. Extra pillows and blanket if need be, hangers, safe is in there. Holder for any luggage if you want to do it that way. And then coming over to the bathroom, hello. We obviously have a nice full vanity sink, body lotion, hand soap, towels. A nice mirror with a light on it for makeup that you can spin around if you would like. Obviously hand towels over there as well. And then coming down below, we've got a couple drawers. We have a hair dryer in this one. Extra towels in that opening there. And then this is basically just empty, good for maybe holding some extra toiletry bags or makeup bags or things of that sort. Now we're gonna come into the actual shower and toilet room. We've got towels all the way around. Nice piece of artwork. That's actually really cute. I like that. A bin over on the side, and then coming into the shower. We have a sliding door with a tub in this one with all of the shampoo, body wash, conditioner. Some storage there for any extra things. A shower head, also a clothesline up there for drying any swimsuits. And as I said, a bath for any kids that are needing a bath time. And now we're gonna come into the main part of our bedroom. Mirror along the wall, a sitting / storage area. There's some open cabinet down below. We've got a nice size 6-drawer dresser here. They're all, should be a good size if you're someone that likes to unpack on vacation. TV, of course, on the wall. Some more artwork with Mickey and Minnie there on the boardwalk lawn. How fun. Another little sitting area there with some extra cubbies, or drawers I should say, down below. That's a very nice use of space, actually. And then coming over here, we obviously have 1 bed and 2 beds. Some more Mickey, Minnie, Pluto artwork. And these also now have the updated reading lights on them. One of those is on either side there, as well as on the other bed too. Another little mirror with a nightstand and drawer. There's also a good amount of space underneath both of these beds for luggage or all sorts of things. That is actually quite a good length and deep space. Now let's check out the balcony and the view here. Got some nice blackout curtains. A nice balcony that actually goes the entire length of our room because we have a 1-story grand villa. That is going to be a nice view to enjoy on the evenings or in the mornings. Hey look, a nice friendship boat going by. This room is exactly the same as the one that my brother and sister-in-law's family are staying in. And then if we continue down this hallway, that is the other room that is exactly like ours. That's my brother and sister-in-law's room. Now let's try and get this room set up.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time,
1 suitcase down.
I need somebody to love. Oh.
Next suitcase now.
Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, no.
Suitcases are at least unloaded and things are mostly sorted. I'll just give you a quick rundown of stuff that's actually finished being set up. The dresser I was able to finish. The under compartment there, which I have made our shoe stash. And then the under storage of that side is all finished. So let's go through it starting over here. This one I have made our sweater drawer. And then this one, I have made extra diapers. Now moving on to the dresser, we have got all of our sleep clothes and our swimsuits, minus Will's sleep clothes, which are in here so that they're with his diapers next to all that. And this is also an extra changing blanket in case the other one gets dirty. Moving down to the next drawers, we have tomorrow's outfits there. Extra clothes for Will, extra clothes for Adeline, just to use throughout the trip when needed. And then the second full day's outfits, which are going to be Epcot. And then at the bottom, we have the next full days, which will be Magic Kingdom. Finally, we have our rest day. And these also happen to be mine/Tom's extra clothes too. And then moving on, obviously Adeline's taken off her socks already. We have all of our shoes. I personally like to pack 2 pairs of shoes for each person, specifically for walking shoes. The amount of walking you do at Disney can get a lot. Right now, this is our rain coats, rain storage that will go underneath our stroller. We just decided we didn't need it. We decided to leave it here today. And then we have got my toiletry bag, Tom's toiletry bag. And then I have put my makeup and our medicine bag in the drawer. And I think that's gonna work out pretty nicely there. For the air mattress, it'll probably be easiest to put it over there. And then this up top will end up being our charging station to charge up, in our case, camera batteries and mic batteries, but also just charging up phones. You could need to charge up fans, if you have little cameras for your kids, anything like that. We like to keep it all in one place as much as we can. Now we're just gonna finish up setting the air mattress.
I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me.
And as you can see in this setup, because again, this is a deluxe room, we have got quite a bit of space. It's not super cramped. It's not like any of that stuff over there is really something that we need to get to in our case. So this works out really well. If you are someone like us that co-sleeps, that want this type of setup for your baby. Now, let's set up the charging station. Charging station is kind of set up this time just because of how the room is and how many USBs and everything. I couldn't do it like how I normally would like to do it. So we've got sound machine, camera battery charger, and this will be for one of our mics. And then coming around over here, we've got magic bands, more camera battery chargers, and a phone charger. That's just kind of how we had to do it this time with the plugs and USBs and kind of just where things are situated, because there's not a whole lot of that on this main counter here. At least not enough for us. So something to keep in mind. I hope you enjoyed seeing this big tour of our grand villa at the Disney BoardWalk Resort. And maybe you guys were able to hook up on a few hacks and tips that we figured out for our stay. And now that you've made it to the end of the video, I'd love to know which tier of resorts, value, moderate, deluxe, you guys actually think gets you the most bang for your buck, the most money well spent. For me, we normally stay value, but since my parents do have DVC, we get the benefit of having those DVC rooms every so often. If you can rent DVC points, which by the way, go ahead and check that description box for a link to a DVC rental store that a lot of people really rave about. If you can rent those points, they really make the money go far. Please go ahead and make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video, which will end up being our last full day on this trip, which is Hollywood Studios. That should be a fun ride with all of these people here. So I don't think you're going to want to miss that. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys right here in the next one. Bye guys.